Good morning, Lions. Today is Tuesday, April 24th. You're watching Liberty Live. I'm Mike DeBlasi.
And I am the one and only Jack Hamhausen. Let's see who's trending on Twitter today. Uh-oh. Westbrook was being taunted by Mitt Romney last night at the Jazz game.
I saw that. That was very interesting.
I said, Mr. Almost President, you can't taunt Russell Westbrook.
You can do whatever you want.
You.
I don't know. Let's move on to today's science fact of the day. Ants cannot chew their food. They move their jaws sideways like scissors to extract the juices from food. That is interesting.
Like this?
Kind of like that. Yeah, you guys getting that?
Yeah, it's a good shot. All right. Let me tell you, the future educators of America are hosting a trip to Stockton University, my alumni. Only a maximum of 20 people may attend. The trip is May 30th, leaving Liberty at 7:15 and returning around 3:30 p.m. Please submit permission slip to Miss Walker and C101. Uh-oh, the date already passed. They were due April 20th. Members are free, and non-members have a $10 fee, but that includes the lunch. Oh.
The TV studio will be open until around 4:30 p.m. today.
Tuesday's meetings are held in C101. Please come to register for Money Speaks and your chance to win how many beans, Jack?
1,500.
1,500 beans. Non-members are welcome. Please see the DECA co-advisor, Mr. Sai, or FBLA or FEA advisor, Ms. Waka Waka Waka. Guys, you need to remember that they're still having their clothing drive to win a bagel party. In addition, all hours need to be updated for Honor Society inductions.
There will be no art club, this week. We will see you next Wednesday at our normal time and place.
All right, so Jack had a chance to sit down with Mr. Ferrone and discuss this year's Fronies. Let's take a look. Roll that clip.
Thank you, Mike. What's up, everyone? I'm Jack Hamhauser, and this here is Mr. Ferrone, and we are here to tell you all about the Ferronies. Now, Ferrone, can you describe what the Ferronies are?
Sure, Jack. I think every year we try to get a good description out there so folks, especially the new kids coming into the school, get an idea of what it is. Really, it's if you've seen the Oscars and the Grammys, the Ferronies are kind of a fusion of both, in that we have an evening filled with some incredible musical performances, and in between our musical performances, we're giving out awards for the best videos that you've seen throughout the year on right here on JTV. Really is a celebration of our program, and it's a great night of entertainment, really, for folks to come out and just have a great time and enjoy a show.
And that's the thing. I think it's misconstrued sometimes, is the message that the show is only for people in the Film Academy, which is it's definitely not. The show is for anybody who enjoys any sort of musical entertainment. There's going to be skits and acting and jokes and, of course, huge musical performances, as well as awards for kids in the film program. So.
Yeah, I think you nailed it right there, Jack, in that this is like our big show for the year. Mm-hmm. We really go all out on this. We try to put on a show that has an incredible lighting element to it, as well as some crazy performances. And really, when you look at the show itself, it really has become a Liberty tradition.
Yeah, most definitely. And now, so can you tell us a little bit about the history of the Ferronies?
Yeah, it's funny, actually. The show actually got its start on a bus trip on the way home from a teen arts competition back in the old days, where the kids were like, we should put together an award show for our program. And the Ferronies started off pretty modest. It started out as a very modest show. We pretty much gave out awards. I think we had one musical performance the first year.
Wow.
But like everything else we do around here, as we get more comfortable doing something, we just try to one-up everything. And it's gotten to the point where the show is this massive undertaking with a lot of students that are involved in a lot of different programs too. We really do. We work with a lot of the drama students, some of the musical students, some of the art kids, as well as kids in our own department. And we're in our 11th annual. This is the 11th annual. Last year was our Big 10 year, but we're 11 years strong now. It's one of the few things at Liberty that really has been around since the inception. And when we talk about crowd, if you're looking for the buzz of a crowd, the last 2 years we have filled the auditorium. It's been pretty spectacular.
And now, what are we going to expect from this year's Ferronies?
Well, this year's theme is 11th Annual Ferronies, The Greatest Show. We're kind of taking our lead here from one of our favorite movies for a lot of us, and that's The Greatest Showman. Shameless plug. If you haven't seen it, check it out. That's going to be a big element of what we do this year, the circus, as well as we're going to be highlighting music from the 2000s as well. So we are changing things a bit for the opening. The opening is going to be very different this year. It's normally a video opening, a big video opening. This year we're kind of tweaking things a little bit, doing something a little bit different. So I think one of the cool things about what we do here at the Ferronis too is we do try to change things up a bit, and that's one of the big changes this year.
And now that's in my opinion, that's the best part about the Ferronis, is that every year it's something different. So if you've seen it last year, you have not seen this year. It's something new every single year. And of course, there's always the same format of awards, but the musical numbers and the skits, and depending on who's hosting and who's delivering the jokes, there's just always something new every single year.
Yeah, well, you're very involved in the show this year, so you would know. I mean, rehearsal started a couple of weeks ago. And I think things are, as they do, slowly starting to come together.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's especially really fun to start working on it early. As you know, I've been involved in the drama productions, which we have months to rehearse for that. And the Ferronis, we really only get a month, to be honest.
We do, and I think the scary thing about the show every year, folks, is that our time in the auditorium, our dedicated time in the auditorium is really Tech Week, and that's it.
Yeah.
And what we do in a week's time is staggering. It's crazy, the amount of things that we get done in a week. But I think it's going to be a great show this year. Honestly, I think it's going to be the greatest show. There are a lot of people in it that you're going to know. The musical numbers are going to be fantastic. Our tech will bring like a professional concert level concert right here to the J-Lib Auditorium. And the date is May 11th, Friday, May 11th, 6 p.m. We start a red carpet show that kind of kicks off the whole evening, and the show will start promptly at 6:30. Do not be late. You don't want to miss the opening. Don't be late. Tickets are $10 a piece, by the way.
Definitely do not be late. And now, to close it up, this Friday we'll be starting a 10-day countdown.
Oh, Ferronis Countdown?
Until the Ferronis.
That's a good idea.
And so every day on J-Lib Today, Liberty Live, we're going to play a clip from last year or previous year's musical performances at the Ferronis, so you guys can get a taste of what you're going to see bigger and better this year.
All right.
So, thanks, and I'm going to kick it back to you, Mike.
Yo. I am mad hyped for these Fabrogies, bro. The Ferronis are going to be sick this year. It's going to be the dopest year out of all the years because, senior year, we're going out big, Jack. Hit me with it one time.
Right. You guys saw the Ferronis are going to be awesome this year. May 11th, Friday. Make sure you're there early, 6 o'clock.
You might see one of your boys in it as the greatest showman. Another one of your boys is Kevin Jonas. That's all I got to say about that.
It's going to be a great show.
Oh, my shoulder hurts.
All right, moving on. Future Educators National Honor Society and Future Business Leaders Honor Society induction will be held on April 30th, 2018 at Liberty High School, Cafeteria C. Members, friends, and family are welcomed.
All right, attention seniors. If you are planning on attending prom, you must stop by room B227 to purchase your bid. Seating charts are due May 1st, which means you must purchase your prom bid by May 1st.
There were a few changes to the Ferronis rehearsal schedule for this week. Check the schedule at Ferronis.com or group me for details. See Ferrone for Greatest Showman rehearsal today at 2:30.
Mu Alpha Theta, the Jackson Liberty chapter of the National Mathematics Honor Society, is hosting a spring food drive for the Jackson Food Pantry. Members will be dropping off bags for the donations and in each homeroom, and we'll come around like every once in a while. Check the donations every Friday for the next 3 weeks, so please support this activity.
All right. There will be practice for the induction ceremony today, April 24th, immediately after school in the auditorium till 2:30. All members are required to attend. The Mu Alpha Theta induction ceremony will be held the following week on Tuesday, May 1st.
All right. Any student who is currently taking the Saturday prep class, please be advised that the classes will be extended to 9 p.m. so that we can make up time due to the unexpected snow days.
Voices will be hosting this year's Day of Silence on Friday, April 27th. This is a national youth movement bringing attention to the silence faced by intolerance. All homeroom teachers, please check your mailbox for the Day of Silence sign-up sheet. All students must sign up with your homeroom no later than last Friday.
Oh.
So please see the new
Great.
Student Assistance Coordinator, Ms. Caggiano, or Ms. Bourdreau, or Ms. Tilker with any questions or concerns you have. Thank you.
All right, please stop by room C115 if you still have interest in the Students V staff game on May 2nd.
Henna fundraiser by World Language Club on May 1st after school in room C208. Choose from $5 or $3 design options.
I don't know if you can see it, but I have a henna tattoo on right now because I'm that fancy with it. It's no big deal. Anyways, the SAT word of the day is gravity. The force of gravitation, importance, seriousness. And now let's check in with today's weather, courtesy of Jimbo Slice.
All right, Jim. Jimmy says today will be partly sunny with the rain later in the evening with a high of 61 and a low of 42. Tomorrow will be cloudy with rain in the morning with a high of 68 and a low of 48. And Thursday will be partly cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 47. It's getting up there.
Yeah.
68, that's what we like to hear.
You know what we're going to be doing out there, Jack. Finna be reenacting the Avengers scenes in Infinity War because that's what we love. We're about that life, about that action, about that boss. Now it's time for this day in history. On this day in 1916, on Easter Monday in Dublin, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, a secret organization of Irish nationalists led by Patrick Pearse, launches the so-called Easter Rebellion, an armed uprising against the British rule. That's like that one time we had that uprising against Mr. Frone, but he just didn't notice it yet. Oh God, he's coming. He's coming.
That's all we have for today.
Have a great day, Liberty.